What's up, Cancel Culture? We here with Cancel TV alongside with my boy Cutthroat. We
Yes,
got Phil
sir.
in the building, aka,
LA.
and then we got Stunna Tay in the building, aka Mr. New MONI. What up, man?
What's Gucci?
And this Let's Get Canceled episode 3, I believe it's 3, right?
Yep.
Yeah, this Let's Get Canceled episode 3.
Wait.
Yeah, this
Episode
3 right
5.
here.
5. Episode
5.
5. Yes, sir.
Y'all running.
Well, yeah.
Working so hard, y'all even know where. You
Oh,
don't
my
even know
God,
where.
look. It's just an episode, man. It's going to be in the description. We got so much stuff coming up or whatever. It's going to be in the title, but hey, we in here with everybody, man. Goddamn, Cutthroat the Field just finished blowing some gas. We got Stunna Tay on there off the legal shit, man. But yeah, though. Anyways, we got a lot of future millionaires / billionaires in here, man. And
Yes, sir. Yes,
yeah,
sir. Get into
but
it.
what everybody been on, man.
Man, we've been working. That's me, you, Tay, you. You know what I'm saying? We just been working. That's all I've been on all week.
Most
Yup.
definitely.
They grind.
Sir.
What y'all feel like? How y'all feel about the cancel culture that they talking about nowadays, man? Everybody trying to cancel everybody. Do people deserve to be canceled, bruh?
Only rapists.
I think, I was about to say, like, if it's like some serious shit, then yeah, I think you need to get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, no cap. But like, my opinion on cancel culture though, I feel like it's kind of counterproductive because like some of that shit, like people get canceled and they'll come right the fuck back. So it's like, what was all that effort?
Like Doja Cat, bruh.
Doja Cat
Like,
literally got canceled.
She literally got canceled. They had a video of her like saying nigger and shit. But then like a week later, her song goes number 1.
I was about to say, like, she was on charts. She's still on charts. Still on charts.
You know what that
I
is?
feel like they just pick and choose, bruh.
Nah, you know
for
what that
sure.
I'm gonna tell y'all like this. Cancel culture is counterproductive because the people that push cancel culture don't realize that you're pushing the agenda by saying something about it. At the end of the day, when we see these people out here and they being racist or they being sexist, you feel me, predators, we gotta X them people out. We gotta move them people around because a lot of times, a lot of people will be like, yeah, that's a sexual predator, this, that, and the third. But when it's their homeboy doing it, they
Don't
ain't,
say nothing.
you feel me?
Yeah.
And then not only that, when we go into this social media frenzy where we like, oh yeah, post this, repost this, find this address, you know what that do? That show the other people that got the like mindset of him that's on your page to go follow him, to go support his
That gives them clout. It does give them clout. That's what I'm saying. It gives
There's this one nigga. I ain't gonna say
by exploiting them at this point now, by everybody bringing these cameras out and putting the person on the camera. We making these people famous at this point.
exactly.
This guy say, "Oh yeah, he wrong. Let's make sure that he get the punishment for his wrong. And if they not gonna make sure he get the punishment where he wrong, then we gotta do what we gotta do. I'm sorry, I'm tired of this shit.
Right. No, that's facts.
Straight
Like, you
up.
spoke real true.
no cap, but I saw this one nigga motherfucker. He was like one of these party promoters and shit, and he got like canceled. Everybody was coming out saying that like he did stuff to him and shit.
Yeah.
But like I saw his followers I screenshotted it too, bro. I saw he had like 7,000 followers. Then boom, by the end of the day, that nigga went from 7K to 11K. I'm like, why everybody following him?
Yeah, like
What it is, right? I bet. Taz know people from DC to Cali. I'm covered in all 50 states, damn near. Military plug you in. Now, I don't know everybody that y'all know, but y'all network go beyond where y'all at too, right?
for sure, out of the country.
Now, check this. The second that you hit repost on one of them posts, you done blasted that motherfucker across 30 states.
Damn.
Yeah.
Clean. So why you think he got more followers? Because now the people that don't feel like he did nothing that bad is gonna follow him. And the people that just don't really care for it, they just like, oh well, because there's some men out here that believe that they supposed to just take what they want to take. You feel me? Free. That's what they call it or whatever it was. But at the end of the day, nigga, you wrong. You're wrong.
Yeah.
You're wrong. So,
A lot of these niggas be getting low key praised. They have a whole nother community.
That's what I was about to say.
yeah.
That niggas is like, okay, nigga, I support you.
And it's like it builds a cult. It literally builds a cult overnight.
Pedophiles and shit.
Yeah. Real shit. Like it's sad because you see it through everywhere. Like I said, I'm in the military. Motherfucking, they preach that sexual harassment and stuff to us. They preach that. We sit in classes about it. But when it happened, they move somebody from one unit to the next. He ain't gonna do nothing but go over there and do it when he get out of trouble with what he doing right here.
Yeah.
Now everybody else over here gotta either find out what he did or don't know about what he did, work alongside him.
Damn. Yeah.
You feel me?
But that's how they rock in the military.
Crazy.
Hey, listen, the military is a dirty game. I'm telling you, this is about money. The world is about money, so get you something.
Nice.
Straight like that. It's about money.
It's a lot of money.
We fought a war for as long as I'm as old as I'm 26. We fought a war. We fought a war longer than I've been born, than I've lived. Fought in that bitch.
You fought in the war.
And it ended when we brought all them Afghans over. You feel me? But you know what that was about? You know why we was there so long?
What? Money?
Because them fat motherfuckers was getting paid.
Oh, for sure.
I'm talking about paid. If I told you half the shit that go on over there, you'd be like, that's what my tax dollars go to? Yeah. Yeah. $1 million building sitting in the middle of the desert. Got holes in the wall because we don't went through it and practice and played and trained because they gave the building to the Afghans. You see what I'm saying? It's about money. Get you something. Now let's get back to it. Let's get this back up. You feel me? I ain't trying to kill y'all with all the military.
Damn.
But this is real. I'm like, damn, bro, what the fuck we doing? I'm saying, bro, like, cause most military niggas like, I don't hear shit like I hear shit that be like military sucks, but they don't ever really describe like in depth.
They don't go into it, and I'm telling you, I'm one of them people that I don't care about all that other shit. You could come tell me I'm wrong, this, that, and the third. I'm gonna say, can't take mine.
That's what this podcast for, bro. fuck what niggas think.
And you're gonna find a lot of people. I'm telling you, you live, and I'm gonna tell you like this: every day you go out, make it your purpose to get a new contact. I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna say maybe 3 out of 10 people you come across might either in the military and you just don't know it, been in the military and they reaping some type of benefit, you just don't know it, or have family that been in the military and they reap some benefits through them. Now the military tied deep is one of the biggest gangs in the world, even though most people don't look at it. Like military is opportunity. This was a step. You feel me? I'm gonna tell you like this. Somebody asked me, why you get stairs on here? Life about steps. It don't matter how many of them motherfuckers you take forward or how many of them motherfuckers you take backwards. You still gotta take them fucking steps. Right? Yeah. This was one, but I realized a lot of stuff about it that it just ain't right. It go deep. Plus, the military where the money at. You want to be a party promoter? You want to be an artist? Man, come do one turn. Come do one turn. You gonna meet so many motherfuckers and network yourself so much. Free promo, because all you gotta do is hit the parties.
Niggas from everywhere.
If you a person, if you a likable person, you can talk to anybody, you can fuck with anybody. You feel me? You gonna be a star everywhere you go. The military gonna love you because you gonna be the life, and they gonna gravitate to you and they gonna support you and love you and grow with you everywhere. I love my military folks. I love the people. You feel me? I bonded with in the military, but the unit in a whole, trash.
So you pretty much saying the military is like one big clout token.
Yeah, it's a clout token, bro. Military like high school. The military like
dead ass.
The military is like high school. Matter of fact, it's like college. Cause you got it a dorm room. You at home right now, you feel me? You got a little apartment tired of paying rent. Military give you a single bedroom. You can have all the bitches do that you want.
But explain, like, since we talking about the military, you been in it for some years though. Like, explain like how that shit, like, what it did to your like mental health though, bro. Like with certain points of it, like probably you not being around family and shit. Like how that shit made you feel, bro? Cause you been in it for a long time, bro.
I'm glad you asked that, cause that's something, man. You feel me? I don't share that with most people. So if you know somebody that's in the military, if you ever known somebody that's in the military, you got family, friends, somebody that's wearing boots, bro. Check on them, because the shit not right. It's unnormal circumstances, just like you grew up in. It's unnormal circumstances. No one's used to waking up with bombs going off. No one's used to taking 10 steps and sweating. You feel me? Like, damn, this might be my last 10 steps if I don't fucking keep my eyes open. You feel me? It's unnormal circumstances. So, for me, I'm a little off the Richter, but I don't let that fucking, you feel me, be me. You feel me? Yeah, I got little aggression problems. So for me, I got PTSD and a form of an aggression disorder, which is it's called misplaced aggression disorder, some shit like that, where I could take something small that to you might not be bothered by it, but me, it might just be that third thing today that made me upset, that made me flip. So, but with me, I learned to control that more. I spend more time with family and less time in clubs and less time. Don't get me wrong, I go out. You feel me? I party. I do my thing. You feel me? When it comes to just getting out and being social, as you feel me, a person, because you got to. But social surroundings, you feel me? You know, I keep my thing around everywhere I go. It just it's force of habit. Shit, I drove past the mall yesterday. It was about 30 cop cars going the other way. I'm like, shit, I'm doing my 80 on the other side. Yeah. It was a shooting in the mall. Mall that I went to today to go buy Uggs for my little girl, and, you feel me? My wife and the boys and shit. You feel me? So it's one of them things where it's like, yeah, it puts you in that mindset to where it's always gonna happen, but it's real life out here. Right. So am I wrong for thinking like that?
No. That's why I'm like a big supporter of the Second Amendment, bro. Cause it's like I want to get my own soul shit. Cause it's like, bro, I don't like walking in places. I'm paranoid as fuck, bro. So like, I walk in, I see a group of niggas just standing somewhere. I'm just like, bro, we might have an issue. We might have an issue.
It's unconventional circumstances, bro. So your mind is trained from trauma to say, look, it's a group of dudes that don't know me. You feel me? And they ain't spoke to me that it might be a problem. And we shouldn't have to think like that. When I see big groups of people, you know what I do? I speak to either the littlest motherfucker or the biggest motherfucker. You know why? Because I don't give a fuck about y'all in this group. I just want you to know that you ain't got to worry about me. But I ain't going out my way to let you know you ain't got to worry about me. I'm just letting you know. You feel me? Like, yo, what up? You feel me? I don't give a fuck what y'all do. I speak and keep turning my head going to what I'm doing. Now, if you say something else to me, I'm clutching. I don't care. You see what I'm saying? Because now I filtered you out. Now I smelt you. You see what I'm saying? As a dog, you gotta smell first. That's just what we do. But it's not even the fact that I know. I mean, that's just growing up. You feel me, in the hood. But it's not the fact that I know certain things to do about walking around. But it's just about the everlasting effect, bro. All right, so you may look at a situation and not be fazed by it or be terrified about it. You might look at a situation, go into a situation of danger blindly because you're not paying attention to it, because you haven't had that shock, that shell shock moment in your life where you just like, this is too good to be true. You know what I mean? And that's what the military. That's how that shit kind of fuck with your mind. It's like everything could be going good and everything can be actually good, but your mind's telling you something's wrong, so you're going with it. And I find that being my biggest thing with it is I don't even care for about myself. I worry about my kids and my wife. So it's more of being an overprotector now than being a schizophrenic, paranoid. You know what I mean? Like I'm paranoid, but it's just like it's more looking to them than
Right.
any. You know what I mean? But to kind of answer the question with that, like that shit fuck you up. I ain't gonna lie. If you ain't mentally prepared for it, and sometimes no people be mentally prepared for it. I done seen somebody sit in the corner and cry. I done seen motherfuckers piss themselves. I done seen motherfuckers grown men. Yes. All that, like that shit do what it do what it do. It go how it go. And you usually gotta take that shit with a grain of salt. And if you let that shit be you, succumb to your motherfucking weakness. But strong minds keep stepping.
Right.
Facts. Well, how what's the besides like the clout tokens and all that stuff? What's another thing that like the military has really made you grow as a man?
I'm gonna just say the experiences and the people. So me, I've been I come from the DMV. When you get on that plane, bro, in your mind, you like I'm gonna go do something that's gonna be, you feel me, beneficial to me, better my life. And then you get into it and you start to go through certain things. You start to see things. You start to experience things. Like I beat a nigga. I kicked the motherfucker door when I was in Korea and beat a motherfucker ass for trying to sexually assault a female soldier down there. You feel me? This firsthand. This shit you don't unsee. You see what I'm saying? This is shit that don't go away. So it's just experiences like going to Afghanistan, seeing like a lot of people say, oh, they this, they that, they this, and the third. But when you see people that have nothing and will give you everything, or have nothing but still pray every day 7 times to what they believe, you gotta see that there's more to life out here, bro. Like if that don't change your eye, like your mindset to life, I don't know what will to a person. Because granted, we over here, we got all we need over here. But when we ride through, they don't. But they'll tell us if it's bombs on the road, if they seen something. Some of them.
So it makes you like hella aware.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just help you out.
Yeah.
They like good people.
But like my alertness, you feel me? The way I approach certain situations. Before coming to Smith, I was a hothead. You couldn't say shit to me. I was one of the motherfuckers that if I was near the group, I was probably gonna be with the group. Like real shit. If I was near the group, I was probably with the group. I would just do my own thing. I'd be in my own lane sometimes and be off. But coming in, you feel me? I done had some instances where I about to get in the fights with motherfuckers. I done got in the fights with motherfuckers. It's one of the things where you just learn as a man to approach things, and everything don't need aggression. Everything don't need force to get done. Sometimes you gotta have finesse, and sometimes you gotta be able to use your tongue. Cause if you can't use your tongue, you're a dead man. And that's in any instance. I'm talking about you get pulled over by the police. Sometimes just being able to use your tongue and speak and being able to articulate your words, whole nother story.
Like speaking of like the police and stuff, like the stuff that recently that happened was like Cal Rittenhouse being like not guilty on his charges. Like, what do you think about that situation? Like with people like, even taking side with him. Like what you think about it? Like that whole situation.
Put it like
y'all think about it?
I want to hear y'all answers to that.
All right. So you want to hear my answer?
I got a song called.
I like did a research on this shit and everything.
Explain my shit.
So I think the first 2 killings, because I watched the footage, I read the transcripts, I read everything. The first 2 killings definitely was self-defense at that point. But the third shooting, he was the aggressor if you look at the video. And now on top of that, he's 17 with a rifle from another nigga. How does he not get a single charge?
Bruh, it's crazy. There's niggas in Chicago, right? They have to have guns because they got ops and shit. It's not even. It's just because the street that they own, right?
Type shit.
That nigga G Herbo said it. He said he would get a simple gun a charge, right? And that nigga just chilling down the street because he needed. That nigga going to jail for a couple months to a couple years. But you got this little ass nigga, this 17-year-old motherfucker, and he get no charges.
No charges. Not a single charge.
It's crazy.
Hey,
Let me say one thing though, like when you said like self-defense and shit, okay, like let's be like 100%. Okay, niggas did run up on him. I would say self-defense. But at the end of the day, nigga went down there with a motive, bruh. Like, why would you
Exactly.
go
Oh no,
down
it was
there with
before.
a gun?
It was literally shown before. There's a video of him literally saying he wanted to shoot some looters. So it's like, bro.
And it's crazy. They
My thing
wouldn't
is,
play
yeah,
that shit.
fuck
Exactly.
self-defense, bro. Even if it was self-defense, at the same time, it's not, bro. You went down there, you just was looking for it because you knew that if you basically probably like know the law and you wanted somebody to run up on you just so you could shoot somebody, bro.
Funny shit.
It wasn't knowing the law. You know what it was? It was the judge throwing out the only charge that would have convicted him. So he threw out the charge of him bringing that gun from another state and coming there and it not being his, possessing it and being. He threw that charge out.
But he charged the person with the gun.
He charged the person with the gun. He didn't charge the child. He didn't
That
charge
shit's
him.
crazy.
Right.
And then you're like, even you're not even legally able to have a gun at 17. Like,
And
are
I
you?
ain't gonna lie, isn't that a federal case? That nigga went state to state with a gun. That's a federal case. Most niggas, if they in a federal case, they're not winning. So the way this nigga won, I don't fucking know.
It's
Are
like
you
it was
able
just
to have a gun at
disrespectful.
17
I just
though?
think
no. It depends on the
That's
state.
what I'm saying. That's point blank period, bruh.
it's just the reason the outrage. Like fuck the victim, fuck the just shooting and shit. I just think the way they handled that whole case was just a smack in the face of like all black people. Like just
But
literally was just a smack
Just
in the
imagine
face.
if it was you, bruh.
here's the thing: we went up this week because Ahmaud Arbery's murderers all went to jail for murder.
Yeah,
That nigga
finally
That nigga got after a year.
after a year.
That was that low key out of all these other trials. That was a speedy trial. That was a good year and some change. But that nigga, them you saw the video, right? Them white motherfuckers come with shotguns and shit, and they just shoot that nigga. That nigga is running away from it. This shit is wild as fuck.
It took them a year. Them niggas looked at that shit. They said, maybe they didn't do it. But like, nigga, like
Maybe
Like,
he
it's
did
all
say
the evidence,
Yeah.
bruh. Like, it's a whole video. That shit should have been done the next day, bruh. Not even the same day, nigga. It's a whole video, bruh. Like, I don't know. This shit just be crazy, but just imagine, like, if you were Calvin House, bruh. Like, when he was walking towards the fucking police with his hands up, they would have shot us the fuck dead, bruh.
Yep.
With a fucking rifle across. Like, come on now.
they were
Like,
literally just saying,
fuck
back
that.
up, back
Yeah.
up. Like,
Ain't no way, bruh.
but I don't know, bro.
Hey yo, you said my mic isn't working.
Yeah, you probably got to put his in the middle. Like, yours coming straight from like the laptop, I guess. But I can hear his mic.
All right,
My bad. I had to do daddy duties.
you straight, bro.
That's straight.
But yeah, on that, I'ma just say like this. Even me as a soldier would get railroaded in a courthouse.
People do.
Despite what anybody say or what the circumstances was, the first thing they're gonna do is look for my bad picture.
Mhm.
Gun. They're gonna look for a picture of me with weed. They're gonna look for a picture, a mugshot. You know what I mean?
Even though weed is legal in some states.
They're gonna do everything in their power to make sure that I'm looked at by the public as a monster.
Mm-hmm.
In this court case, there was so much bias as far as selecting the jury, how it was handled, and the way that it was handled. everything was controlled. The whole narrative, the whole scenario was controlled. Even going to looking at when he got in that car to leave, you could see the look on the people's faces that's working around him, knowing this is wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you can see it. It's blatant. It's there. But so this is how us prevent that, right? Go get your concealed and stock up your guns.
So what do you feel about the people that's saying not guilty though? Like let's talk about everybody that's saying not guilty. Fuck Kyle Rittenhouse, but let's talk about everybody that's saying he not guilty. What type of people do you think they are? Like, do you think they just truly think he not guilty, or they just fucked up people?
Well, so you gotta think about it like this too. Some it's a bias, right? Some are just looking at the facts of these people were there for the wrong reason because they were looters. They believed that you're already a criminal. You should be treated like a criminal, even if he was a law enforcement or a public person or not. They believed that they was criminals. You know what I mean? So you got to look at that from that side of the fence as well. Regardless of him killing them or the police killing them, you know what I mean? They're looking at these people were criminals. Prior to this, they were criminals, and they were what acting in they had criminal intent or whatever they was doing. You know what I mean? Yeah. So your actions had criminal intent, and you're a prior criminal. So we're gonna look at you like a criminal, regardless of if he justifiably shot you or not. They're gonna look at you like a criminal. So you can't expect a system that was designed to keep you in the dark, as far as we're going to do everything over here for our communities and everything we can do for our families and our generations to come, right? But we're going to keep telling you no. So from the bank system, from the court system, the legal system, the housing HOAs, to everything at the top of that, now you're starting to see more color in positions like that, right? But even when you look at, prime example, even when we look at each other, right? A black person will walk past another black person and look twice before they walk past a white person and look twice. They want to check him. They want to check his temperature to make sure he ain't doing nothing.
Right. That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact. I walked into Walmart today and spent almost $700, and the white lady didn't say shit to me walking out the store, but the bald black guy, when I was walking out the store, I said check my receipt. Ain't check shit else walking past him.
You see what I'm saying? Haters. Oh no, we be our first haters.
You see two big black guys walking the store. They come in here, they load up a cart with a bunch of shit for all their kids. They get what the fuck they want, and they come to the checkout. They paying for it. They ring shit up. They pay for it and go out the store. What's your reasoning for checking? You just watch me scan everything.
That's the problem with us, bro. Like, it's crazy how black niggas hate on a black nigga. Like, let's say, you got a clothing brand or whatever. They're like, man, his shit weak, bro. Like, his shit ain't all that, bro. Niggas would rather go, you feel me, buy from the white man. And, like, black people just can't, like, they always gonna hate on each other. But you got, like, with Spanish people, they got shops together. White people got stuff together. Every other race got shit together. Like,
I literally said this.
Really?
The only time, it's crazy. The only time I've seen a lot of black people supporting black businesses was when George Floyd died, bro. It takes death for niggas to put on other niggas. You feel me? Like a lot of niggas like X, Juice, any other black artist, Pop Smoke. It took for that nigga to die for his streams to go the fuck up.
Yeah.
And for him to actually be the Pop Smoke we know today.
Exactly.
You feel me? It takes death for that type of shit. For us to be like, oh damn, we really fuck with these people.
You know what that is?
What is it?
That is the black community not liking their self, right? So, in order for me to come here and tell you, hey, bro, I like what you feel me? I like how you grind. I like that shit. I like your work. You feel me? I gotta have some type of like about myself to be able to put that into somebody else. You see what I'm saying? So when it comes to why these people, like why Nipsey wasn't supported, why X wasn't supported, why these niggas wasn't supported when they was alive, because they was actually putting out a message. They was actually giving you something, you feel me, to better you a little bit, and they was speaking on things that they don't want them to speak on. So why would I give you a platform to speak on shit that I'm trying to push, the agenda that I'm trying to push? You and your music, you speaking against
And
it.
great example. Young Dolph, bruh. I was
I'm
actually listening to that nigga shit.
Don't sign. Fuck the 22 mil. You know why it's fuck the 22 mil? Because I'm trying to buy half of the motherfuckers that keep fucking everybody else over.
That nigga was speaking some real shit.
And if he doing his own shit, bro, he gonna eventually make more than 22 mil. You feel me?
Not only that. You think, nigga, if we let your motherfucking little scrawny black ass get up in here and make another motherfucker like you, it's over.
Yeah.
If we let black ass from down south, if we let your ass get up in here and do what we do, we can't fuck them over no more. We can't fuck them over no more.
They can't 40 acres in the mulers.
Yeah.
Exactly. Key Glock fucked up right now. You know why? Because his head gone. Not his head here. Yeah, that's probably gone too. Because he want get back. But his head gone. The head. His head gone.
Yeah.
You feel me? That motherfucker knew some shit. His mind went to another level when he started getting money. He said, yeah, this shit just like the drug game. Do this.
Yeah.
Easy.
He had the formula, bruh. He had the formula, and he was giving sauce to Key Glock. He just didn't give it all to him. Now he got to figure out the rest, and he's gonna figure it out.
I think he's gonna figure it out because it's in his blood. It's in his blood.
His last album sold 33K, bro. That's good for an independent artist. So he gonna go up, bro.
Listen, he gonna figure it out. But at the end of the day, and even looking at like his situation, Daw's situation, I ain't even gonna say nobody really know too much about what's going on with that situation. Ain't too much really came out about that situation. But at the end of the day, I'm looking at it as a paid hit, or either a nigga just hating. It's coming.
Or do you think this shit was a whole scheme for money? Because I keep seeing shit. I don't like to listen to everything on the internet, but King Von, Mo3, Young Dolph, all independent and was working with Empire, all died in November. Like I don't know.
Check this.
I don't know. That seems kind of.
Check this. I bet. We all know it's a lot of demonic shit going on in that music industry. We all know with these big labels come these big responsibilities, these big exposures. With big exposure come a lot of other things that come with it. You know what I mean? So with that, I look at like Empire got some shit going with them. Right? Now, I'm gonna tell you like this. When you start dealing with the devil, you gotta play in the devil's realm. When you go over there and you start fucking with them boys, and you trust me, all these niggas talking about independent. He was independent, but he took the deal. And he paid for it with his life. Trust me. You saw the video he dropped before he died, nigga?
Yeah.
If I sacrifice myself, will I go to hell?
Oh, we just watching.
We was just watching that shit. And the whole video, it's like demonic as fuck too.
Nobody
was literally sitting in hell, bro.
Nobody speaks that into their life. That ain't already put that up. You know what I mean?
You know what I noticed about the most of these rappers, their last music video before they die, it reflects how they died. Like with FBG Duck, like one of his last music videos was dead bitches, and that nigga died just from niggas that he dissed. Yeah. You feel me? It's just wild as fuck to me.
Because you know what it is?
Energy.
They seen that shit. They seen that. Believe what you want to believe or not. It's things that walk this earth that ain't always him. Things that walk this earth.
Scenes, I heard that behind the scenes they do some other fucked up shit. I was watching some podcast, some nigga that be in the industry. Oh, yeah. I don't know his name, but
talking about old dude from New York.
He was talking. He said, yeah. So they have the parties and shit, and like they drug a nigga, and basically like 3 niggas will fuck the nigga in the ass, and they record the shit and they get you in that room, show you the video and put that paperwork there. You don't want that video to get out. So niggas do that paperwork, bruh. Like, yeah, they say it's some shit like that happen.
They'll like
That's,
have you in the studio and they'll come up with bottles and weed free. They just give it to you and they already laced it with something to like make you feel woozy and shit. And then they'll like fuck you or something.
Nigga, I ain't gonna lie. Off no bullshit, nigga. They got a video on me, bro. I still ain't selling my soul, bro. Y'all gonna have to put that bitch out, bro. Fuck that.
Hey, look, that
nigga. No, look.
Nigga get me fucked in the ass.
No, look, nigga. If it already happened, it happened. You still gonna make it worse by signing yourself over, nigga? You gonna make it worse by signing yourself over, bitch? No. Show the video. Fuck it. I'm taking y'all niggas to jail. Y'all fucked me. I was unconscious. Y'all drugged me. Fuck that bitch. Y'all gonna show.
Video and see. You can look at the video and see if a motherfucker drug.
Yeah, nigga, I'm saying fuck that. Cause if y'all niggas drug me, you gonna make your life worse by signing paperwork, knowing you got fucked in the ass. Now you got a fucked up deal too. You fucked twice, nigga, or 4 times. If it was 3 niggas in that room, you fucked 4 times.
But I mean, but yeah, like we all know that it's people that pray to other shit, man. It's things that walk this earth that ain't always, you feel me, realistic in our eyes. But that shit real. What people believe in, the power of belief is major. What people believe in will come to existence in forms in some sense. Like, I ain't gonna lie. When it comes to like motherfuckers that say something about that third eye shit and motherfucking stuff like that, you gotta believe them to a sense. Because I don't believe all the shit that they talking. But when a motherfucker told me that I was chosen and that the light was around me, I believe it. I'm a powerful motherfucker. My mind go beyond what the fuck I can think about or what I'm shown. Sometimes shit come to me in my mind and then I start seeing stuff about it.
Hey, since we talking about spiritual stuff, me and Taz was just talking the other day. When Young Dolph died, they made like a spirit box where you speak into a box and you talk to the spirit. Do you believe in that shit?
I believe in that shit, but I ain't gonna say. Listen, spirits walk with us, bruh. My grandfather had my back forever, and you know that, Taz. I should have been. It was the way that I used to move in the mindset I used to have. It was for a motherfucker in a cell or a box.
Hold on. But you, hold on. We not. Nah, he talking about. Do you believe that video like that can actually happen? Like Young Dolph is actually. No, I'm talking about in the video.
I believe that in that video. Do I? No. Now I believe that video.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That shit. Hell no, that shit fake, bro.
It can be real to some people that have spiritual ties to the spiritual. You know what I mean? But that video itself sound like a bunch of distorted clips of Dolph, stuff that Dolph said. You know what I mean? It sound like somebody found a bunch of stuff that Dolph said and distorted it on audio and then looped it together. Because if you listen to the clip, it wasn't a clear message. Everything was, you feel me, distorted.
In pieces, yeah.
In pieces. Now, I mean, don't get me wrong. You feel me? If Dolph walking this earth and he motherfucking, you feel me? He giving gems to motherfuckers come kick into me. I do it. I make
the ghost of Dolph.
I mean, I would, bro. I feel like y'all learn some shit.
You hear me?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. That video had me scared as shit, bro. I was listening. That shit sounds scary as shit. I was driving home, bro. I'm looking at my rear view, making sure shit ain't in a whip, nigga. I got that. Nigga, that shit just. I don't claim that energy, bro.
Listen, if that scared you, nigga, that's like everybody's first fucking night at like 13, 14 years old when they watch all the Illuminati videos on YouTube.
Them shits used to scare the fuck out of me. I'm like, yo, I used to be terrified.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
The one with Tupac. They said Tupac. That's
nigga, that Michael Jackson ones. Nigga, that show Michael Jackson.
They had Michael.
Yes, the Michael Jackson one.
This shit he's scared. And Biggie.
Yes.
But if
Justin Bieber.
That's the same thing. If you watch all them Illuminati, like, yeah, all right, man, look, I ain't tripping if 2 motherfuckers outside my motherfucking window in black suits and all black, you feel me? They doing it. If they watching me, okay. Don't come
Nigga,
up.
you say that till that shit happen, nigga.
Don't come up in this motherfucker.
You say that till you actually see them niggas.
Like right now, they like this nigga
Motherfucker.
serious. This nigga think shit sweet. Like, all right, man, we be up at his house tomorrow.
Don't come up in this motherfucker. You heard me?
Hey man,
Hey, look.
I used to think that though. I'd be like, damn, niggas outside my house. I'd be looking at the blinds.
Nigga sleep with his back to the wall, be hitting the shower curtain, make sure that shit.
You like,
Bro, I'm
Hey,
telling
so you
Go
about to
ahead.
say?
Nah,
I'm about to talk. You go.
you. I was just about to say, I'm telling you, bro. It's things out here that you just gotta be right with. You either going to stay prayed up and you gonna motherfucking stay on that queue, or you gonna be a lost soul. You feel me?
Mhm.
And don't get me wrong, a lot of people, whoever watching, whoever listening, a lot of people gonna be upset that I say this. We all pray to the same God, no matter what you call him. Allah, God. You feel me? Whoever you want to call him. You know what I mean? We all pray to the same God in different forms. You feel me? So if our God can change, if your God can be who you want it to be for you, who I wanted to be for me, and who he wanted to be for him, if that's how it go, then why can't spirits walk with us? Why can't that be? You feel me? Because at the end of the day, you could say this person wrong for believing in that, or this person wrong for believing in that, or a devil worshiper wrong for believing in that, but a devil was an angel in the book. You feel me? And when he cast them out, he made him a god in his own realm. So,
God is a God.
Well, God is a god to who it is. You feel me? To them, not me, but to them.
Right.
You feel me? You get that?
I get it.
Mhm.
You know, no, it's crazy because like,
He did make him.
like that's kind of how I felt because like I wouldn't say I like fully shifted away from Christianity from the
Right.
God aspect. I shifted away just because of how it was spread. I just couldn't fuck with that because it's like
So Christianity to you and what you've been shown is backwards. Christianity from beyond slave trade, quote unquote, because nobody knows if them ships actually sell. But that's been designed. That book has been rewritten so many times.
yeah.
That is designed for the slave master. If God loved me, he would not tell me to obey my master because I should not be enslaved.
I'm more of a
God is almighty.
religion than a relation than religion.
Yeah.
I'm not a religion person. I'm a relation person, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just that's what the same thing. I ain't gonna lie. Like back in high school, I was in like a little church group type shit, and they was talking about like you need to get the right people and shit, like get closer to God, God. And I'm just like, what if I'm just a good person? Like I can't. Can I just live be a good
Yeah.
person without even because of God? You know what I'm saying? And so that's how I be thinking. Like I feel like honestly, if you just a good person and you doing what you got to do, making money successfully the legal way, the right way, not fucking people over, your afterlife. I believe in spirits and shit. Your afterlife is gonna be one of the best afterlives ever. But if you
Mm,
fucking people over, I'm fucking you over, you and you over, nigga. I'm not gonna have the best afterlife. You know what I'm
right.
saying? So
You
all
going
that Christian,
just like they say, you run with that gun, you gonna die with that gun.
yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
All right. That saying goes to say it's broken down like this. You're gonna carry what you bear on your soul. So forever what's burning you up, gonna burn you up, and that's why people live in hell. But we already living in hell. So what my good that I do and the things that I keep going with. So that's why I fought myself for my wrongs, but don't hold them. I'm pushing forward. I gotta grow from it. We're gonna look at it and say, yeah, this was fucked up. I shouldn't have done that. I gotta go ahead. But what you let burn you up is gonna burn you internally. What you grow from and where you take yourself as a man and as a person is gonna be where you go.
You go,
And
yeah.
the way you go out is so now don't get me wrong, some good people go out bad.
Mhm.
But what they go out with on their spirit, you feel me, hey, look, I went out. That wasn't meant for me, but I did all I could do to be the best of me and for me and the people around me, and deal with you.
Hey, that's real shit.
That's real shit.
That's some real shit. So, let's talk about your clothing line real quick. So like, how did it start? When did it start? Like, what made you want to do this?
All right, so my clothing brand is called MONI. I got a T-shirt on right now. The logo is a gorilla. I ain't even gonna tell you what the name means. I'm gonna go straight to the gorilla. So, if you know a gorilla, gorillas don't eat meat. Despite what they say, Harambe wasn't trying to kill the kid; he wanted to play. And feel me. And a lot of people know that that's one. You feel me? The runner of the jungle, the real ruler of the jungle. You feel me? Because a lion can't grab you by your motherfucking neck and slam you on your head. Hey, now, so I go with that because they don't eat meat. So I'm not saying that I'm trying to go completely plant based, but I want to move myself to a more natural way of living. You feel me? So that was more my inspiring. So I got two sons, like I said, Noah and Damani. That's where I got New Money from. But if you say New Money, it say what? New money. So we going with last year I was away from my kids and I spent time in Korea. Being in Korea, I seen a lot of shops that did. Also, I seen that it was the prices that you would go to buy wholesale from. I'm like, all right, bet. I was going to clubs all the time, partying. You see our jewelry, stuff like that. So people gravitate towards you when you like that. So I already had some type of a name, built some stuff on my old IG before I got hacked by some scammers. So if you see my old IG, it ain't me, but it got pictures of me, all this goodness. But that I had like 6K. You feel me? I had a good little following. You feel me? People been interactive. So I was like, you know what? I came up with it on a little workout one morning. So military, working out early in the morning, like I say, that 30-40 minutes, running, walking, whatever you're doing in your trip, it give your mind time to think. And being over, I got to see a lot of shit. One of my favorite monuments was right here in Korea. I tatted that motherfucker.
Oh, that shit hard.
That's hard.
But I was walking, thought about my sons, thinking about it, and I just came up with it. And I'm like, I couldn't get a name with my sons' names, so I played with it. You feel me? Threw a little ebonics with it, and I'm like, I'm gonna go with New Money. And they was like, what? They was like, what? Nobody understood it. It's like, what? So everybody that asked me about it couldn't understand the name. When I explained it, they bought clothes.
Right, and it got a designer ring to it. You know,
It's got
like, I feel
a
like
ring.
the name is important too for clothes and shit.
Exactly. So
He's got something like.
for me, I haven't went too far into the stuff that I want to do with it because I want to do more than just making t-shirts and hoodies and stuff like that. I want to actually design clothes. I want to actually put my own touch on shit. Like these right here, I got on the Mary jeans. I want to be able to actually do things to the clothes that make it stand out and to make it that next big thing. You know what I mean? Shoot, you never know. I mean, I tap into a lot of different hustles, but shoot, the next Gucci, Louis, or Off White, hey, I tried.
What's your clothing brand Instagram name?
So my clothing brand is at new_money. So new is not spelled new, it's spelled NU M_MONI. And if you see it pop up with a gorilla behind it, it's me.
I'm actually following.
Yeah, I'm about
to actually
and then there's a link to your website in the bio, right? Is that how you
It's a link to the web. It's a link to the website and on there and all that. I'm very interactive on the page. I treat the page just about as my personal page. You'll see me post all kinds of stuff. I post stuff that's going on today. I post stuff that's going on tomorrow. I post stuff, kids rocking New Money stuff. Kids stuff is coming. I post a lot of stuff. I see you right there, Cutthroat.
I just
Uh,
followed you.
I got a
What's
lot.
that?
NU_money.
Yeah, bet.
I
Yeah,
got.
one hard. This one hard.
Oh yeah, that's that. I made that to go with them cool gray 11s to drop them legend low 11s.
Oh.
I try
Yeah,
to stick days. I got some color schemes, some stuff in the works. Actually, I got some. There's some OG right here. I'm about to come back with my Hellcat logo again. Fuck them up.
man.
My
That's
screen
hard.
that Hellcat logo, but it's about to go back to the pocket tees. All these are stitched up. So I try not only bring, you feel me, quality, but I try to make sure that I make durability to like that shirt I just showed you. I got one of those shirts that I got made when I made that shirt, and it's got CEO across from the pocket side. I flipped off a 4-wheeler and didn't even mess the shirt up. I scratched my shoulder, and the shirt had a scuff mark.
And them
So you
bitches
do-
comfortable. I can vouch for that. The motherfuckers comfortable as hell. It's soft as hell on the inside of them bitches.
You're reaching like all the barriers,
Yeah.
pretty much. Because you know that's like North Face shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you like this: the short set that you see him take a picture in, it's good enough. It's called Terry Cotton, right? It's one of the materials that you would think, oh, a short set. It's getting cold. Let me go in the house. Nah, you could keep that motherfucker on. It get windy. It get a little chilly. You could keep that motherfucker on. My sweatsuits. Hold up. My sweatsuits.
Businessman.
I'm saying, bro, like, bro, I've been learning some shit. This nigga, bro.
My sweatsuits. I'm gonna tell you like this.
He about to bust that bitch open for
He
us.
said,
He said,
let me show y'all.
let me go ahead.
The reviews I got on this hoodie right here, right? Amazing. You know the Nike Tech material?
The tech fleece joints?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tech material? That's
Even
what
better.
it's made out of. But you see where Nike went wrong at? They don't sell you tech hoodies. Nike sells you tech jackets. Tech jackets have lines that break the fabric. This fabric is 90% more warmer when you don't break it. I guarantee you. Hey, Taz, Cutthroat live near you? He live near you?
Yeah.
I bet. I'm gonna send Taz one of these hoodies and send him some other merch. Shit, if y'all do an order, I send it all in one box so it get to y'all quicker.
Definitely.
UPS some shit. But I'm gonna send y'all some of these in the sweats, right? I'm telling you, go outside, freezing cold, don't put no beater on, no t-shirt, no nothing. Go out that bitch, not in my sweatsuit, in your boxers. And then
I thought you was about to say butterball ass naked, no drawers on.
Look.
My dick hanging and shit.
That shit ain't stay cool.
No bullshit. Go outside. Listen, go outside in my sweatsuit and just your boxers and socks and your shoes, right? And go out, spend about 30, 45 minutes just out doing your normal daily shit, right? In the cold. And then go put that Nike shit on and watch you tell me, hey, Numani, I need another color. That's the first thing somebody said to me when they get my sweatpants on my hoodie.
We got Stunna take Nike diss on the podcast. he beefing with Nike.
Hey, look.
You know what Nike don't be doing?
Yeah, man.
I'm telling you, I guarantee my hoodie is warmer than your Nike hoodie. Listen, people that put my stuff on, I got one homeboy that I gave a sweatshirt to, and we go hiking. That motherfucker told me the last time we were hiking, he was like, man, every time I wear your sweatshirt, I find myself in my white beater. I always take the top off because I'm so hot in that motherfucker. He's like, that motherfucker thick. He like, it's warm. And I said, that's what you want. I said, you could pay $100 for my sweatsuit, right? You damn near pay $100 for the Nike top.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's about $90.
And them 90 tops, maybe $100 for the Nike sweats, sweat top anyway.
Now check this. My whole site went 75% off 2 months ago. Yeah. So you could have got a whole sweatsuit, $25.
Damn.
You could have got a sweatsuit, 2 motherfuckers. Look, and then the short sets was buy one, get one half off. So if you bulk those deals in the cart, you was fucking them up.
Damn, bro.
I wish I met this nigga early.
Hey,
I'm
you got a Black Friday this
I'm telling you, I'm telling you. Listen,
Cyber Monday.
when I say New Money gonna be something crazy, my swag ain't. It's gonna be drip for cheap
I'm not
because
gonna lie, bro. It already is something crazy, bro.
I'm saying.
It shit look good, bro.
And you're like looking for the next shit.
yeah.
You keep
Listen,
going.
I got stuff in the vault. I got some stuff in the vault. I'm talking about like I got designs, I got logos that I ain't used. I got stuff that I paid um illustrators to make for t-shirts. Like old shit for my business. I just haven't put it on the shirt yet. Because it's the time that you invest. You gotta really put time into this. Nobody's gonna get into this shit unless you got somebody that's already done it and they making hundreds of thousands of dollars and they finna walk you through it. You're not finna get in this shit and just blow.
Now,
Right.
do you stitch and screen print it yourself? Do you have like a heat press in your crib, or like how do you go about that?
So I got a Cricut, so I could make stuff like this, right? But I don't because it takes me sometimes. All right, so to buy in bulk all of the stuff you need to make clothes, unless you already got that type of quantity and already got that type of clientele and shit coming through, you need to outsource. Because check this, I could go pay $13 for a hoodie and then pay for the laminate and press it, right? Now I done took all that time to do it. I got these hoodies made. Can't tell you the price on it, but we go on dirt and we gonna say that this all came done already. This size. So now check it. The same person that did this, right? He did the size in there, right? Now mind you, this was the first time when I went back to him, right?
Nigga, hella shit, bro.
My shit had these in it.
Yo,
that shit's tough.
That's tough.
This that Kill Bill right here with the red and black gorilla.
That shit hard. Yo.
That's the kill. He got a name for that shit. He said it's the
going
Kill
up.
Bill.
I don't care, bro. These niggas going up,
Right.
bro.
Hey, we're there with some taxis.
Yo, it's gonna be hard. That should be hard, bro. That should be hard.
You could put your all into something and get nothing out of it for 2 years, 3 years. But the second that shit click, so it's on. We on. You feel me?
Most definitely. We learned that from a lot of niggas, man.
Exactly. You look at it like this. Gilly got on the podcast, right?
Mhm.
Gilly started getting back in the mainstream, right?
Yeah.
He started talking his shit, and then he got on the podcast, right? What'd he do? He brought his cousin Wallow.
What the fuck up?
That's his co-host, and now they interviewing like celebrities out on the ass.
And they turned the fuck up. You know what it was?
And that's exactly what this shit about to go with everything we got. This podcast, your clothing brand, just a lot of shit around. Just that energy, man. Like, really.
Money. The world move with money. If you can't figure out where to put yourself in position to make money, because sometimes it ain't always about just getting a quick dollar. We all know that the quick money quick come and quick go. But it's about sometimes you're putting yourself in position for them long terms. For them residuals, you feel me? For them back end checks, for them
generational.
Yeah, because shit, we on this motherfucker. Shit, you do this bitch 2-3 times a month, and then it start growing. You do that shit 2-3 times a week. It start growing. Now you on every other day at this time. You see what I'm saying? Like shit like that. Like it's gonna grow because you know why? People gonna say, "Oh, people watching." Let's throw a commercial on their podcast. Let's figure out how to get them to advertise us on their podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Money start coming. It's just how it.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I fuck with your mindset because this is the exact same mindset I had with this podcast, bro. I'm like, bro, we just gonna keep doing this shit every day. Drop a video. Eventually, instead of me asking people to come here, there's gonna be niggas asking me and willing to pay me. Nigga getting labels to pay me and promote their artists.
Same shit.
Every day.
You think them people that go on Vlad and say cheese and all them up, I ain't paying for them interviews.
For sure.
paying
Except
for
for Vlad. Didn't Vlad say he don't have niggas pay him?
yeah, but
Yeah,
that's
that's
just
the
Fab be on some other shit. He be on some.
and
He
that,
be
no, that's what he explained because he bigger than that, bro. It's about your brand. That instead of that lower money with
exactly.
niggas paying you to get on there, bro, like it's bigger than that picture, bro.
He did it in the
You know,
beginning. He
you
did
know
it in the.
DJ, you know DJ Small's eyes.
Is it Snickers?
Mm-hmm.
It's small. It's Small's eyes. I
Yeah,
think.
small
Is it
eye.
Snicker?
I
It's
feel like
Small's
he
eyes.
fell off. I ain't been
He
seeing too
did.
much of him.
He did.
Because he
But
interviewed random niggas.
when I was like
Yeah.
researching how like artists get promoted and shit, man, there's an email this nigga. It's an automated email. You send him something like, "Hey, I want to be on your podcast." He sends you a list of
A
prices
price
of
list.
what. Like he got packages like, "Oh, you want to have 3 episodes? That'll be 1,000. If you want this, that'll be 2." You like, damn, like this is how niggas really get on.
Yeah.
That's
That
probably
shit
how he
crazy.
fell off though, because he just doing like random shit and letting niggas pay.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
Cause
tell
nobody want to see all that random shit, bro.
you this shit about money. You want to get on? Spin that bag. Easy.
Right.
Your boy, your old youngin that used to come around and talk to me. The one that talked to me before. He about money.
Mm-hmm.
Get it in. You know what I mean? Like it's just what it's about. That's how they get. Like you gotta think about it. The man behind the camera gotta get paid too. And the man behind he get paid from them views and all that shit from YouTube channels. But you feel me? His time he ain't coming to sit and talk to you for nothing.
Right.
If you ain't finna come get me 1,000,000 views for my channel, why should I come interview you? That's how he thinking.
Most definitely.
Facts.
that's a fact, bro.
Hey, I'm gonna drop a gem on y'all. Go get that book.
The 48 law. Yeah,
Yeah.
the laws of
Go
power.
go get that book. I'm gonna tell you like this. Like I said, I'm 26. Y'all motherfuckers got the world in front of y'all. I still got it in front of me too. But my road coming to an end a little quicker than y'all's. Not a lot, but just a little quicker than y'all. So if you could get your friends and your mindset the way y'all is, like y'all all right here with y'all three. You feel me? If you could get y'all in there, like doing similar things or like-minded things, or just to have the mindset that we have, or just to be able to sit and have the conversation to further the things that you have. You see what I'm saying? This shit gonna be major. I'm already seeing major. I'm already knowing major. But I'm saying it's just your life gonna start going a certain way, and you gonna start pushing away certain people because you be like, man, you ain't knowing shit.
I'm already doing
Yeah.
that. I'm already doing that shit.
Hey,
Yeah.
next time you come to the city with Taz or something, bro, we got to do this shit in person.
Facts.
Oh
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Listen.
Like, I know this podcast already fire, but in person, I already just know like it's gonna be
something
in person
crazy
energy, bro.
Yeah.
And we
Oh
gonna really
yeah, and we,
feel
and
you.
we got this segment coming up. I don't think I told you about it. We got drunk versus high conversation. So I already know you're gonna be in the drunk side with me, cuz. So yeah, we gonna have that shit going crazy. But yeah,
Hey, I'm
though.
hated in that.
Niggas gonna be lit, bro. Niggas gonna be lit.
Hell yeah, but we appreciate you, cuz, for being on the damn podcast, bruh. And before we go, we gotta ask him the question, man.
Oh shit, bro. Okay, this is the question. At the end of the show, we always have to ask. You have to say something. You don't have to, but say something that will get you canceled.
Or that potentially will get you
Unpopular,
canceled.
yeah, an unpopular opinion.
Alright. Unpopular opinion. Alright. Man, everybody out here that's claiming the games and all this other shit, that, third. Tell me what wrong. What you expect to shoot or not to shoot? I'm gonna protect my investment every time.
Oh, with the King Von shit.
Yeah.
Hey, Von,
Nah,
that's where I'm. It's not choosing sides. It's just letting it stay in facts. Von,
that is the truth though.
No, that's true.
Even
tell me what
even
I'm running.
even his homie, even one of his Von's homies, I forgot he said like I ain't gonna lie, I don't fuck with him, but it was
He
self
what?
defense.
Yeah, 600 breezy.
My niggas get his ass whooped. Nigga feel like nigga done.
Yeah,
Like
look,
if
that's
you
another
see you
thing.
about to die, nigga.
I'm gonna help
That's
you. I'm
another
sorry. I'm
thing.
gonna help
Listen,
you, bro.
listen. I don't care if it's fisticuffs or it's bullets flying. I'm gonna protect my investment
But
every
that's the
time.
same thing we were saying earlier. Niggas pick and choose sides, bruh. If Vaughn would
Yeah,
have had killed him, you know, everybody would have been
exactly.
praising Vaughn for it. So
It'd have been, oh yeah, them shot right niggas are savages. They told y'all not to go fuck with them. That. But because it was the other side, it's why you had to do that, this, that, and the third. Well, Chicago known for carrying guns. The first thing I'm gonna think is one of these niggas got a gun.
Yeah, for sure.
And then
yeah,
you saw
yeah.
the other angle of the video. This nigga Vaughn had a whole bunch of niggas with him. Like,
It was a
like,
bunch of
Oh yeah.
like in
niggas.
the first video, it looked like it was just Vaughn and like two other homies. But then they had
Not
the camera angle
out.
towards like where he was coming this way. Nigga, there was a good like 15 niggas. I was
Listen,
like, shit, I understand why he
Yeah,
shot.
bro, no,
Like,
bro. I'd be like, nah, we this ain't her, bro.
this might get me canceled too. The fact that
Shit.
boy died is on them niggas that was with him. Them niggas O-Block the reason he died. Because
Yep.
them niggas he carried around, them niggas that he gave that 100,000 to, them niggas he had with him.
get them chains.
You ain't motherfucking. You ain't care. You ain't want that boy alive that bad.
But that goes to teach you, no matter if you think a dude a bitch or not, never run up on nobody, bruh. I don't give a fuck if he a bitch. Never run
Everybody
up on
told
nobody, bruh.
everybody told these
Even the
days.
pussy niggas toting them bitches, bruh. A pussy
The
nigga will
pussy.
shoot you, bruh.
A gun is a gun. That shit
Yeah,
will kill
bullet
you.
is bullet, bro.
A gun is a gun. At the end of the day, it'll fucking kill you. Chop your shit up.
I'm gonna tell you like this: if I was in a Hellcat and that nigga was shot, shit, red lights, barriers. I don't give a fuck. The closest hospital would have been 5 minutes, and no matter what the destination was, that bitch
Hey,
5
bro,
minutes.
they fucking dropped Vaughn too. They
Yeah,
was picking that nigga up and they dropped that nigga. I
yeah.
said, God damn. The
That's
bullets
because
already done moved in his body.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna tell you like this. You know what that is? That because a lot of these niggas get up in the industry and they smoking, drinking, popping pills, but they ain't taking care of their bodies. A lot of them motherfuckers skinny and frail. You gotta work out. Put it like this: you have to work out. Your body is gonna look how it's gonna look naturally. Yes, you could look toned. You could look like you got a physique. But for show, when it comes time to put a motherfucker on your back, if you can't put a motherfucker on your back and still do this, you in the wrong business.
Hell
Cause
yeah.
it took all them motherfuckers to pick Von little bony ass
gotta
up.
work out, bro. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Von small as shit. You seen Von. We all seen Von. The nigga was small as shit.
Nah, he was tall. He was like actually toned. He was fit.
Listen, from a body standpoint, he wasn't my size.
So you saying he should have got bigger?
He wasn't my size. I'm 6'4". I'm 6'5", 235. If they dropped me, I'd have been like, yeah, them niggas weak. But dropping him, bro, come on now.
Yeah, that nigga, he wasn't a big nigga. Yeah, I can see.
These industry niggas in person, half of them smaller than Taz. No cap.
I mean, yeah.
At 10 pounds is real. Half of these niggas smaller than Taz.
Hold on, let me see this nigga's. Wait, shit.
Go pull up his Instagram. I guarantee you, look at that nigga. He bony, bro. You can have a little and a little shoulder. You can have a little chest and shoulders from push-ups, bro. But these niggas weak, bro. The niggas that's around him. Go look at the pictures of the niggas that's around him. Man, none of them niggas look like they touched the weight ever.
This nigga was only 5'9",
You
look like the nigga touched the weight.
and his body. He was only what it said his kid was 65 kg. You know what that is?
65K is like
143 pounds.
yeah, it's something like that, like 150, something like that.
That nigga was about 150. I weigh more than that nigga. So
Yeah.
Listen,
should've dropped that nigga.
a buck 50, Vaughn would have been over my shoulder. Then I'd have been damn near trying to drive the car, putting that nigga in the car. You see what I'm saying though? You see to the length that I would have been going for my boy if that was my boy. I ain't see that video. I ain't see that on that video. It took him too long to get the fucking car over to the boy. Cause for real, Tim and them truck would have been. I don't give a fuck if Tim and them had a gun. The Tahoe that was the closest thing next to me would have probably been the motherfucking car going.
Hey, but
I don't care.
at the same time,
I don't care if it's Quando and them people shit or not. Cause if you look at the video, they say he was trying to take the chain and all that. They say he was trying to do this and that. But for real, I believe that motherfucker was scared and was trying to and was in shock that he just got shot. Cause at the end of the day, Quando really it wasn't really no smoke like that.
No,
it wasn't.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna lie. It was starting to become that because I was looking on the internet and like there was like weeks before. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I was like on Vaughn before, like a couple months before he died, and like this nigga Vaughn was slick dissing Young Boy and his crew on some shit.
He was dissing Young Boy,
but that's still his man.
That's still his right hand man.
Listen, I get that, and I see you. I get where you saying that at. But Vaughn was about to drop a tape.
Well, he did. He dropped it the week before.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? All that shit, all that internet beef shit, all that shit. When these niggas about to drop tapes, they beef at everybody.
They try to promote.
Why the fuck wouldn't Vaughn go at Young Boy? Vaughn was one of the most hottest up and coming artists on scene. Because even though he had been locked up for so many years, the music he had put out people wanted to hear him.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? He had He had been in Dirk music so much, people had expectation of him. So you see what I'm saying? So at this point, why wouldn't I not go at the biggest artist? Especially when your little artist is talking bullshit. Because we all know Quando gained popularity after this, but he had some type of he had a fan base. Because I was listening to Quando. I ain't gonna lie, I've been listening to Quando. What I'm saying is, we all knew that he was the smaller artist on the label. Why the fuck I'm gonna keep barking back at you? I know I could smash you. That's what he was going to try to prove the night he put his hands on him. I know I could smash you. That's why he ain't go with him no gun. You see what I'm saying? Cause he looking at him still, even though it's a little rap beef going on, he's still looking at him like when they was joking around playing in the video. You feel me? Hanging out.
Right.
He thinking he finna go put the paws on little bro and they finna go by their business. Not knowing, like you got shooters hanging around. Everybody talking about, yeah, shot shooter. Yeah, Chirac shooters. Cool. But shooters everywhere. Quando been talking about Tim forever.
Yeah. He said Tim my shooter. Like she did say that.
Quando been talking about Tim forever. You see what I'm saying? So
he had to prove that shit. A nigga got
exactly.
You gotta respect it.
At the end of the day, I'm looking at it like shit. NBA camp still doing what they said. They still rapping about what they motherfucking living how they rapping. Chicago look real soft.
Oh yeah, bro, niggas be on dirt.
And with motherfucking Young Dolph, 10 niggas died after his death. Niggas really spanned the block for that.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
Listen, Dolph died within a 6-hour span. There was 2 shootings and 3 people were in the hospital. It wasn't even 6 hours after all of the news. It was not 6 hours. This was within the same county region of Dolph's shooting was 3 people shot.
And then you heard about the comedian, that Memphis comedian that nigga went on Twitter. Nigga was talking so much shit. The nigga died the next day.
Like niggas was getting him out.
You know why? Because down south a different game. Up north, they'll talk that, I'm gonna talk that shit. A nigga will tell you he'll kill you for 3 months straight and you'll still walk in the mall and see him and buy shoes at the same store and nobody cares. Everybody keep talking that shit. Down south, that shit really about that. If our block's beefing, if our family's beefing, we really coming to handle this because I don't got time to wait for you.
And I think they use that mentality.
Like, my thing is, what if the niggas that killed them already dead? Like, with all them niggas being like, cause like, if they doing an investigation, what if the niggas already dead? Like, would they like find out? Like, how could they find out if they was the ones that did it if they already dead? Like, you think the forensics from the car that they picked up, or
check it, forensics from the car?
But what if it ain't no forensics in the car?
Oh, lie, bro. Niggas are really sloppy, bro. Niggas will do a whole drill with dreads. That's so stupid. Like niggas, you know how many murders are solved from this?
Not only that,
they pretty much got the Mercedes Benz, nigga. This raps, bro.
Oh, yeah. Check it. You got.
They ain't even burn that bitch.
Once you kill a nigga, your life different. You breathe different. Once you shoot at a nigga, your life different. Honestly, you got a different aspect on shit because the potential of that I possibly killed that nigga weighs down on you. So you got motherfuckers that's telling on themselves about being a part of it. You got motherfuckers that, you feel me, just about being part of the setup. Motherfuckers that shit eating away at people because they see how many other people dying from it. You know what I mean? Then you got people that's just it was that whole thing to me was more than those people in that Mercedes.
They got rumors that Makita's daughter set it up. They
Yeah,
saying
that's what I
she's a
heard.
stripper. I
Yeah,
seen that rumor.
they tipped him off that he was in the area, he was around it.
So
Like,
it could be a lot of reasons, but
what's
niggas had their theories and shit.
my thing with that is you ain't never only three people gonna know the truth. The motherfuckers that actually know the truth, God, and the person that actually died. Even the person that died ain't gonna know the truth because they just got shot. But
Facts. And on that note, I'm gonna wrap it up. Man, guys, it was great having y'all.
Yeah.
It was lit. I ain't
Facts.
gonna lie. We're gonna have to have another like a part 2 to this or
Yes,
something.
sir.
Like
Yeah,
nigga
it's our
had
longest one so far.
so like for real. Y'all kept it interesting and the vibe was great.
Most
hell,
definitely. Anything you want to say before we close out, cuz?
No,
shit.
brother. That's good.
Only thing I'ma say is if it ain't about dollars, read another text message.
And
That's
that's it,
real.
bro. We appreciate you, cuz. Let's get canceled. We out.
Cancel me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You have to answer the question. Am I canceled or not?